Hello everyone!
Hey!
And welcome to Uncut Gaming,
Where we don't edit our videos.
but we are raising tents and performing shows in the Magnificent.
Yes.
The second game from the designer of Santa Maria.
Right.
Which is also kind of dice-based, tile placement-based
I get the
game.
similarities now that you mention it, actually.
Yep. And
so, why am I not allowed to make pitching tents jokes, but you are?
I don't know. This is what we do in the game because
Yes, we raise tents.
Yes, because in this game we will be drafting dice to activate the 4 master cards that we have for some abilities, and then with these dice we will either build tents, which is basically gathering these tiles, which come in big or small, orange, green, or purple, which correspond to the dice colors, obviously. And we will be able to put them on our camp area. These are actually camp tiles, yes?
As are we.
Yep. And then another thing that we'll be able to do is to take a trip within one of these wagons to pick up more gems in, again, the 3 colors plus the wild cards. And tents, which are really important, I'll cover in a second. And the third thing that we could do is actually perform shows, which means that we need to have a poster, which we can gather in a whole bunch of ways. We need to show that we have the camp tiles that the poster requires. Maybe some of them also require us to discard some gems. And then we just get the bonuses on the poster card itself, plus the tent that is beneath it. And then the tent card goes into a discard pile to maybe be scored again at the end of the game or something. And then those actions we'll do 4 times, right? Because each time we'll cover up one of these cards. And then at the end of the round, we'll get to pick a new card. And we'll be able to score one of the 5 cards that we now have. And then that card gets removed from the game. So basically these cards are also, first of all, they are in-round bonuses, and then end of round or end of game scoring opportunities.
Yeah, there are a lot of small rules that are related to the dice and the colors of the dice and the payments for the dice, and we'll go over them slowly but surely. So this video is going to be our overview plus first round, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So I do want to mention that we are playing on the B sides of the
which is
game
why we
boards.
have different starting
setup, our different starting resources and abilities.
I have an extra tent, and when I took the tent, I got 2 clear diamonds and the second poster, gems.
Yeah, and I started with 6, although because I'm the first player, I had to give 1 over to you. I started with 2 assistants. Assistants are basically free actions that we can do both on the board, and we can gather some assistant actions on our personal board, and we can use them for various and sundry things. And I started with a clear gem.
So let's talk a little bit about how a round works. We have 4 actions. Each time we draft a die of whichever die we want. These are rolled, right?
Yeah.
Or do we have to roll them?
No.
Okay, so these are rolled. So we draft a die. For example, I will take this purple one and we place it on one of the master cards. And then we get the bonus from that die. And then we have to pick an action. The free actions available are the travel, in which case the color of the die you picked restricts you. The construction action, which is not actually on the board, it's on your personal player mat. You have over here a list of how many pips or action points you need and what you get for them. And the third action is actually performing a show, in which case the color is unrelated. I forgot to mention, when you build a tent, you build it in the color of the die. So if I were to use this over here, now I have 8 points. But there are 8 points in purple. So I look at the index over here, and 8 points in purple. The highest I can get is 7, which will give me 2 small purple tents which I can place on my board. We start wherever we want on the edges, right?
No, we can start wherever we want on the board,
But from
and then
there,
we have to spread out.
It has to touch.
Be adjacent, yep.
Okay. I think that covers the very bare minimum.
We'll play the first round and we'll cover the rules as we go along.
Okay, sure. So you're first player.
Yeah. So you want to return the...
No, it's mine.
Okay. So I see that I want to get at least one big green camp tile. So I think that I will start off by... I don't have any gems, which is really weird.
You have one. You can always start by traveling. That's not a big deal.
Traveling
is good for you.
Yeah, and gems are important because you can discard them for +2 power, right? So I think I will just grab, let's say, the 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. So I'll take the 6. I'll put it over here, which means that it's basically an 8. And then this one moves, and you can tell me which. So
orange, green, orange, purple, orange, and a new tent.
A new tent, great. And now I'm gonna put the gems over here. We have storage for just 3 of each color. If we ever get more, we just get a coin.
Yes.
And then this tent I need to put somewhere here. Every one of these empty spaces will give me a poster, but then it can give me other bonuses as well.
So you choose whatever it is that you need now.
Yeah, so I think I'll take the 2 clear gems and a poster. So 2 clear gems go from here. And I'll pick a poster. I can pick any one of these 4 or top of the deck blind. And because I have this, because I'm going to take this one, I might as well take either this or this one. I think this will only be... I kind of want money at the beginning of the game. But okay, I'll take this one.
You'll get it from the tents, won't you? No, you don't have tents that give you money.
This one does, but yeah. Fine. We'll manage. And this gets replenished immediately.
Very good.
So now it is your turn.
Okay, so I'm gonna do what I initially threatened that I'd do, which is start traveling. Do I want to travel 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? But I can travel less than the max, right? Great, so I'm gonna do that. So that's 2 purples, a green, and an orange.
Okay.
So I get 2 purples, a green, and an orange. And unfortunately, that is it. So I didn't take the tent, so I have to place it somewhere. So I will place it over yonder. This will give me an assistant. Can I have one?
Yeah.
Thank you, honey. And it'll give me a poster. So let's see which one of the posters makes sense for me. This kinda makes sense. It's also fairly cheap, so it should be okay. And your turn.
Okay. So I think I will start off with let's see. I could take the 2. It's gonna be 3 plus 6, that's 9. 9 is a 9 plus 4, that's 13. Okay, so I'm gonna take the clear one. The clear one says that it is any color that I wish, so I'm gonna make it orange. Now because I already have an orange, I combine the power. So this is 3 plus 6, so that's 9. Plus I'm gonna give up 2 clear gems, or orange gems? Orange gems.
Better orange.
Yep, for 4. So I'm on 13.
That's very
Great.
good, honey. So you're going to
13.
take the 12?
So actually, you know what? No, I'm going to just put this one. So I'm on 12, and then I'm going to put one of my assistants here, which will bump it up to
It was 11, and then you bumped it up to 12.
To 12.
Very good.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Now you get 2 large
ones.
Oranges.
And I'm going to put another assistance here so that I won't have to take 2 oranges. I could pick one of them to be another color, in which case, obviously, I'm going to... Sorry, not... Oh.
You're going to get another poster soon enough.
Fine.
No, really, you will get another poster.
Yeah. Okay.
Don't panic, honey. But you will get another poster.
Mm-hmm. Fine.
Where was I?
Okay, so I'm going to actually take the poster because I'm going to put this one over here, which will give me 2 posters and a clear. Okay, so that's a clear one. Oh, but okay, fine. Let's put it over here. So that'll give me another assistant. Great. And I'm going to put this one over... here, which will give me another assistant. Okay, and then the assistant that I used are just moved here.
Very good. I will take... That was a 5.
That
was a 5. I will take this 5. I will place it here, which will grant me a clear gem. And then I will do a construction action. And the construction action is going to be for 5, which gives me 1 large one. And I will place it here. Now, I can spend 2 assistants over here so that the bonuses I got from placing it will be doubled. Do I want it here? Nah, I want it here. So I get 2 assistants both of all, and I get 4 coins.
Okay.
And that was my turn.
Okay. I'm going to take this 3, and I'm going to, using the power of this card, I'm going to make it a 5.
Yes.
And then I'll take a large green, and I'll put it over here. The bonus for me is to...
These go away, right?
I think this go here.
Is that bonus usable for me again next turn?
Yes.
Great.
So I'm going to take a 5 actually. Make it a 6, sorry. And then 6 plus 4, that's 10. Plus another one. Fine. So that's 12. Okay.
Very good. 12 is a...
12, that's too large, so I'm going to take
very good number.
Another one and convert it into something else. So I don't have to take 2 green. And that's going to be a green and a purple. So this one means that I take another poster. So I'm going to take this poster over here. And I have to put it somewhere. So I'm going to place it over here. And I'm going to put this one, I think, over here or here. Let's think. Maybe I'll put it over here. So I'll get another assistant. Okay.
Meanwhile, I will take... you scored everything?
I did.
Okay, great. I will take the green. I will place it over here. This card lets me shift it to whatever it is that I want. So it's going to be a 5. And then with the magic of a clear gem, it turns into a 7. 7, I will do a construction action. So 7 means I get 2 small ones. Oh, wait. I didn't want a green.
This 2.
My bad. I wanted... I'll take my clear gem back too. Muy complicado. How much money do I get at the end? Enough. I get enough money. Okay, great. So this is gonna be a 6, which means I'm at 11. And 2, that's 15.
I'm going to change my mind.
I'm at 15 orange. 15 means I get 2 small ones and a large one. And let's see, because I have the double construction bonus, that's why I'm thinking exactly what it is that I want to make here. So this will be a clear gem. And this will be nothing. And then this, I will use 2 assistants to double it. So I get an assistant and 2 assistants and 10 points.
Oh, wow. So give yourself 10 points.
I is
Very good.
lackluster, but we're making the most of it.
Okay. My turn. This is
Yes.
my last turn for the round. And obviously what I want to do in my life is perform.
We all do, honey. We
Yep.
all do.
So in order to perform 2 shows, I need to have a power of 8 at least. And I could bump by 2 by placing these 2 here. So I need a 6. Now,
A 6 will be...
I could take a 6 by taking this one.
Yes.
But that's going to make me pay a lot. But I think it's
Just
worth
one
it.
coin.
Whoops. Yeah, just 1 coin. Yeah. Because we didn't, and I don't think we mentioned this, but at the end.
Mention it.
Yeah, at the end of the round, we're going to see which color of the 3 colors, not counting the clear, we have the most pips, and then we have to pay coins in that amount. If we miss any, we need to lose VP, although we can't go beneath 0 points, not that it matters. And regardless, you have to pay for all of your clear die.
Yes.
So I'm going to put this one over here. I'm going to take a coin. I'm going to make it in, it doesn't matter, but I'm going to make it in orange. No, why? Oh, it's the same. Yeah. So I'm going to make it in orange, whatever, doesn't matter. And then I'm going to make it even 9, right? Because this is 7 plus 2, that's 9. And I can place myself over here.
Very good.
And then I can perform 2 shows.
Can I pause you for a second?
Sure.
I just want to talk for half a second about the math. Had he done taken this, we would have looked at the highest of the basic colors,
which is
6, and he would have paid an additional 2
for a total of 8.
For a total of 8.
But the power of the
had he done taken this, he would have had to pay 8 because that's the highest. Green is the highest and it has 8, and
plus
an additional 2. So what he did with this one
9.
makes it a 9. Now the clear die do not add up when you're counting peeps. So for example, this is 1 with this 6, they're a total of 7. We don't count this die that we've already used. Clear dies do not join in. Sorry about that, go on.
Yeah. Okay, so I said I'm on 9. I'm placing my hat over here, which means I can perform 2 shows. I show that I have the tiles. This one cannot be sort of represented by the same tile, right? I need 2 big green tiles. So I have 2 big green and 1 big purple. So basically I can perform all these shows, which means that I get 8 plus 3, that's 11 points, plus 3 coins. So if you can give me 11 points, plus 3 coins.
I will give you 11 points, and you will give yourself 3 coins.
These go wherever, to a discard pile.
Now,
now,
even if you wanted to, you couldn't perform your first poster because it doesn't have a tent.
Right. And the last thing that I can do is actually shuffle the posters. So I can now place it under a new tent.
Did not know that.
Yeah, that's the last step of perform.
So, question, did you pay crystals for your performances?
I didn't have to because these cards don't have any crystal cost. This one has one.
This one also has one.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
So that's it, you're done?
I am
You got your VP,
done.
you got your money.
Yep.
And you can actually pay your debt to your workers.
I do, I can.
That's very nice, isn't it?
Yep.
Okay, so now it's my turn. I will also perform and I will also choose to do 2 tens. And Since my maximum is 11, I really don't mind taking this and then adding another crystal, because this does not increase my worker cost. So I'm perfectly fine with that. I get 1 coin for activating this card.
So you're in 11.
So I'm on 11, which puts me over here at 10, so I get to do 2 performances. I have met the requirements for this, since I have 1 large red, and I've met the requirements for this, since I have 2 small reds. So I get to perform both of these. So I get 5 VP. I don't have to pay any crystals. So that's 5 VP, and I get... Sorry, I'm confusing myself. And I get 8 money. If I can have... I'll take myself 8
Sorry.
money. And that was the first round. We should just probably pay for workers and stuff like that.
Let's do everything that's round end. So first, we pay for our workers. So again, like we said, I'm at 6, 8, 9 coins. Which is basically all of my money. Great.
My highest is 11, so I have to pay 11.
And then...
Are you sure you're not going to score any of them?
What do you mean? Oh, I don't think so. Oops.
Let's keep it in place.
Sure.
Just for clarity.
So now we bump this one down.
According to reverse turn order, we now get to choose.
Yeah, so you choose one and then I choose one.
What are we choosing? We're choosing a new master, and we're choosing a new ability that is added to our arsenal of amazing abilities. After we take, for example, if I choose this, I get to score one of these 4 cards. It gets removed, and then this one replaces it. So I'm basically looking at which one will
You can also score this one, right?
Yeah, but one of the 5 has to be scored, and then I'm back to 4. Wait. This is
1 point for your cost, basically.
Huh.
So that's a lot of points for you.
That's also a good ability, though.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take it.
Okay.
What does this one do?
So you can pay exactly
to get a large one.
2 assistance for a large tile.
That is nice. Whenever you do a construction action, that is nice, especially since I'm swimming in assistance. Now I'm gonna do the counterintuitive thing, and I will just immediately score this. So that's 11 points.
Very good.
It's 1 and 26, and it's your turn.
So I will choose. So this is 2 points for, I guess, the sum of my clear die.
Yes, which in your case is 6 points.
Clear? Oh, right. 2 for each.
Clear.
Yeah, it's not. I'm not gonna use it right now. Value. Yep. Okay, and the other one is 5 for every large one.
Large.
Yeah,
purple.
I'm gonna take this one, and this one says, if I remember correctly, that when I perform, I can discard one of the I can disregard one of the. Let's see. I just want to make sure that I get this right.
One of the requirements.
Yeah. Let's just make sure.
I think that
disregard one camp tile requirement on one poster, not a gem requirement.
So if it requires 2 tents, you can ignore one of them and build it and perform with 1 tent.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Which one do you choose to score?
Okay, so I'm going to take this one. And in terms of scoring, this will gain me a lot of workers at the moment. So I just might as well do that.
That's 15. That's really not bad.
This one, by the way, says I should have moved myself, but this would have given me 8 points.
Which is also very good.
Yeah, this gives me 6 points for every completed column, up to 3 columns.
So that's nothing at the moment.
And this gives me 1 coin for every spot on my largest orange.
Coin, but it's VP.
Sorry, 1 VP for every spot in my largest rectangle of orange camp tiles. So basically I'm going to score this one. So I'm going to get 18 points.
18?
Right? 6 times 3.
I see 5.
Oh, sorry. 5, yeah,
So
15 points.
That's still very impressive. You know how many points you have?
Oh, very good.
You're on top of me.
Yay. So this gets moved here. All the die are returned. Our assistants are returned to us.
Did you just top me, honey?
And then you can return the die, your die as well.
Of course. And then we
and
roll
I
them.
think this gets removed from the game.
Sure.
And we open up new ones.
I'll do that.
3.
And you roll them up.
And I will roll them, and we will see you in the next video where we will continue to play another 2 rounds.
Yeah. So links should be coming up for both the review and the playthrough. Just follow the links to see the full playthrough of the other rounds of
The Magnificent.
The Magnificent. Yeah, I was trying to remember if it's Magnificent or The Magnificent.
I think it's The Magnificent.
And we'll see you guys next video.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.